Hello everyone and welcome to More Wallflower. Today, as promised, I'm gonna be showing you all of the books that I am currently reading, which is a lot. I don't actually know if you want this video because I'm filming this before I release the video where I talked about filming this video. So who knows, maybe you don't even want to see this, but you're having it anyways because I couldn't think of anything else to film. So let's just start, shall we? Okay, so this is gonna be fully ridiculous. There's a lot. I also have like my Goodreads list with me because not all of them are on this pile. So let's just get started. These are the books that I am reading or I started reading and I had to put aside because I didn't have time to finish, and it just has been piling up like crazy. So starting off with The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I started this month. This is actually the most recent book. I started it maybe like I'm gonna say like not even a week ago, and it was to read along with Claudia and my cousin. And where am I? You might be wondering. I am on page 104. And that's where I am. I am enjoying it, but I'm just, where's the time? I don't have any, so there you go. Next. This is also the second most recent book that I'm reading. And I was reading this for a Minder challenge. The time has long gone since I was supposed to finish this for that challenge. My deadline was actually yesterday to finish this, and I am on page 200. So quite far along actually. I think I could have done that on time, but I just didn't for some reason. And I am enjoying this a lot as well. Because obviously it's Rainbow Rowell, like come on. And then The Girl with No Soul by, what's your name? Morgan Owen. This was for Fairies in September. I started it. I am on page 36. I read 2 chapters and that's where I stayed. I didn't read anymore. And I bet next time I pick this up, I'm gonna have to reread the first 2 chapters because I don't remember anymore. So there you go. I was enjoying it as far as I remember. Now I just want to say these books are not like in any particular order. I kind of just grabbed them and we're gonna go with it. So the next one that I have here is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I've actually read this book multiple times, but Claudia and I are rereading it. And we started rereading this in maybe like March and we still haven't finished. We are on page 306 of however many, almost 500 that this has. So the thing that happened with this book was that Claudia stopped having time, and then when she had time, I didn't have time, and now neither of us has time, so that's where we're going. That's where it is. Moving on, next book is Kafka on the Shore. I've talked about this book on the last video. I had to give this a soft DNF just because I didn't have the time to keep reading it. And as I said, I am on page 74. And I was really enjoying it and I really want to finish this book this year. But we'll see if I actually manage to do that. But yeah, that's the other one on this list. Then Danielle Steel, yet another book that was on that other video, The Ball at Versailles. I started this, I got to page, I had a marking for this, so where is it? I almost read the whole chapter. Oh, I was on page 12. That's not as much as I thought. And I was enjoying it to a point. However, her writing is not like my favorite thing ever. Like the way she writes, not the topic itself. The topic was fine. And yeah, that's another one that is simply not finished, is it? Then, Oscar Wilde. This is the entire works of Oscar Wilde. My goal actually was to read this whole thing this year. That's not gonna happen for sure. So my goal was to just finish reading The Picture of Dorian Gray because I was rereading that. And I got to page 76, which is actually more pages, I think, just because this book is gigantic and the writing is pretty small. So I got to chapter 9 of The Picture of Dorian Gray. Still loving that story, such a good story, and I really want to finish it, but yet again, there ain't no time. I feel like I need to stop saying that, or You can make this into a fun game and just, you know, take a shot every time I say that. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't. That's not a good idea. And then you might have thought, we're done. We're not done. Let's move on to the ebooks and audiobooks. Well, I think I'm only listening to one audiobook, but still, let's move on to those. Okay, so starting with the audiobook that I'm listening to, which is You Are Here by David Nichols. I started listening to this on Libby, and I was actually really enjoying it, but I was only on like chapter, I don't even know, 5, 6, something. I should probably check that, but you are on my phone, so I'll just put the percentage here, and you can see how far along I was with that. This author is the same author from that one Netflix show, One Day or something, and I've been told multiple times that that show is very good and that I should watch it, and I still haven't. So maybe one day, who knows? We're almost there, I promise. Then, Spy Family Volume 5. I started reading this, I was loving it, and then I decided, oh, I'll just finish it on the next day. I don't have enough time to finish it today, so I'll finish it tomorrow. Never touched it again. So there's that. I was like over 50% of the way in. Then another one that I think I was 28% of the way in, or 27, and it is Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. And I read this one just because I got it from from Libby, and I put it on my Kobo, and I was just reading it at night to get sleepy, and I was really enjoying it. But then my loan expired, and there's a line for the book, so probably won't touch this again until maybe next year. Who knows? And then lastly, I need to actually search it because I put it as a soft DNF, so it's not even on my list anymore. But yes, you heard that right. Lastly, this is the last one, okay? Last one, and it is Melt With You by Jennifer Dugan. This is a sapphic YA story, and I was just reading this to fall asleep at night. I am actually back to reading this at night to fall asleep, and it's okay. This story is kind of just mid. I think that's why I have not like really read this too much. And yeah, those are all of the books that I am currently reading / in the middle of / soft DNFs because I didn't have time to read. And it's a lot. Please send help, please, I beg. Also, let me know in the comments how many those were, because I didn't actually count, and I feel like it's an embarrassing number. So let me know if you counted. Let me know in the comments how many those were. And let me know in the comments how many books you're in the middle of reading. If you are only reading one book at the moment, I really, really praise you, because I can never do that. that will not be me. No matter how many times I try to be that person, never works, okay? So yes, this is gonna be it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!